Joleen Rebecca Cummings was a mother of 3, who worked as a hairdresser in the small town of Yulee, Florida. Joleen was last seen at her hairstylist job at Tangle's Salon, in Fernandina Beach, Florida on May 12, 2018. Her shift ended at 5 p.m. She was supposed to meet her ex-husband in Hilliard, Florida the next day to pick up their 3 children for Mother's Day, which also happened to be her 34th birthday. She never arrived to get them, however, and has never been heard from again. Her mother reported her missing on May 14. The Nassau County Police Department began a massive search effort. They scoured the nearby woods, spoke to those who were close to Joleen, and they put out missing person flyers all over town to see if anybody would come forward with information. The last person known to have seen Joleen was Jennifer Marie Seibert, another stylist at the salon, who had worked there for only about a month. When police went to the salon to question Seibert on May 14, they discovered she hadn't shown up for work that day. And the home address she'd given the salon owner turned out to be fake. On May 15, Joleen's car was located in a parking lot near a local Home Depot store in Yulee, Florida. There were no signs of Joleen. Surveillance camera footage showed it being parked at that location at 1:17 a.m. on May 13, just 7 hours after Joleen would have left work. The driver seen in the footage was not Joleen, but Seibert. A photo of Seibert was posted with the case summary. On the evening of May 16, she was located sleeping in her own car, at a rest area on Interstate 95 in St. Johns County, and charged with grand theft auto, based on the video showing her driving Joleen's car. At the time of her arrest, she had injuries on her hands, arms and thighs, and a patch of hair missing from her head. Authorities learned Seibert had been living under a false name, social security number and identification. She had taken the name, Jennifer Marie Seibert, from the gravestone of a 16-year-old girl who died in a car crash in Germany in 1987, and was buried in Butler, Pennsylvania. Her real name is Kimberly Kessler, and she had disappeared from Butler in 2004, but wasn't reported missing until 2012. A look into her past revealed she had used at least 17 alias names, and lived in 33 cities in 14 different states since 1996, often drawing names from gravestones in the same cemetery in Butler. She was charged with possession of a counterfeit passport, a federal offense. Her family in Butler County, Pennsylvania reported Kessler missing 10 years ago. The police in Pennsylvania have said Kessler's disappearance was suspicious, and that they believed she was a person who didn't want to be found. Her mother said that she believes Kessler assumed a false identity as part of an ongoing effort to locate her son, Evan. The reasoning behind this is vague and unclear. It is believed that Evan died as a baby. Kimberly's ex-partner, Tim Edwards, surfaced to provide his own version about Kessler's past. Edwards told a news outlet that Kessler was living under the name Melissa McCarnan when he met her in 1997. When their son was born in 1998, she put the name Christina Melissa Brooke on the birth certificate. According to Edwards, she told him that she was trying to avoid her mother, and he guessed what she was telling her mother was that she was trying to avoid him. Edwards claims Evan was 15 months old when Kessler had an argument with a neighbor, and the neighbor contacted social services. When a social services representative intervened to remove Evan from Kessler's care, she went to social services with a handgun trying to get Evan back from them. Kessler later fled the area before she was arrested. Edwards was awarded full custody of their son, and Kessler's parental rights were terminated. People who knew Kessler described her as secretive and paranoid, often talking about how the Illuminati were everywhere. Clients at Tangle's Salon stated there was tension between her and Joleen, who didn't like her. Just days before her disappearance, Joleen told a coworker that she believed Kessler was not the person that she says she is, and that she planned to start digging into her background. In September 2018, Kessler was charged with first-degree premeditated murder in Joleen's case. Investigators believe Joleen was murdered inside the salon the same night she disappeared. After Kessler dropped Joleen's car off, authorities learned she walked to a nearby gas station, bought a bottle of water, and used an employee's phone to call for a taxi. The gas station employee noted she had several scratches on her face that looked like finger marks, and surveillance footage from the station also showed this. The taxi driver said she spoke to him about religion and other random things, and he dropped her off next to Tangle's salon a half-mile away, and saw her get into her own car. During an investigation of the salon, a large amount of blood was found, including on the walls, chairs, cabinets, sink drain, a bleach bottle, mop and a few other items. Some of the blood was Joleen's, and some was from Seibert. Someone had tried to clean up the scene by mopping blood off the floor. Police also recovered a blood-stained blue tote bag that Seibert had thrown into the woods. Blood found on Seibert's boot, a sock, a pair of scissors, and in a storage locker she rented, all was proved to be from Joleen, and one of Joleen's fingernails was also found inside a bin in the storage unit. On May 4th, over a week before Joleen disappeared, Kessler had searched on her phone about how to tie a tourniquet, and how to inject someone with something. She also searched on her phone for the phrase, "co-worker guilty of murder, missing person body not found." She made 457 searches containing Joleen's name over a 48-hour period. A large number of wigs and many burner cell phones were also found in Kessler's house. Kessler bought large-sized zip ties at a boating supply store on May 5th. Police also found a Walmart receipt for 30-gallon trash bags, an electric knife, and a bottle of ammonia. Investigators say they know Cummings is dead, but they will not say how they know. Sheriff Leeper has stated only that the community will be shocked when the evidence is revealed. Since her arrest, Kessler has been charged with grand theft auto and possession of a false passport. The Nassau County Sheriff's Office can prove that Kessler had Joleen Cummings' car, but the question is whether they will be able to prove much else. After searching more than 40 locations in Nassau County, as well as areas in St. John's and Duval, the NCSO teamed up with the FBI to comb through a mountain of trash the size of a football field at the Chesser Island landfill in South Georgia. They were looking for a white trash bag Kessler threw away the night of Cummings' disappearance. Kessler was caught on security footage disposing of the bag in a dumpster outside Tangle's salon the weekend of Joleen's disappearance. Investigators looked for her body at the landfill. They located several items of interest, but not Joleen's body. During the trial that took place in 2019, the judge determined that Kimberly Kessler was incompetent to stand trial, after having 2 doctors examine her. Apparently, a psychiatrist who interviewed Kimberly Kessler said that he believes that she is suffering from delusion and personality disorder. During the session, she ignored the psychiatrist and continued talking with her attorneys. She went on rambling about unrelated things such as the Freemasons, George Washington and religious scriptures. She was eventually moved to a psychiatric hospital to be treated for personality disorder. While incarcerated, her lawyers made multiple motions to make some of the evidence against her inadmissible in court. But all such motions were denied. In October 2020, a judge ruled Kessler competent to stand trial, despite her ongoing hunger strikes that caused her to lose more than 100 pounds while in jail. Her court hearings have also been peppered with outbursts, suggesting an unstable mental state, such as screaming profanities at the judge, and acting out from inside her observation cell. Kimberly has also refused to eat the food her jailers were giving her, claiming that it was poisoned. She even tried repeatedly to fire her public defenders, claiming that one of them is related to Joleen's mother, Ann Johnson. The judge in the case has found that claim baseless. Her next hearing is slated for March 4, 2021, and her next trial is set for August 16. This is a truly bizarre unsolved case. The mystery of where Joleen's body was disposed of is still something the authorities intend to find out. What are your thoughts on this case? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found our video interesting. Like, comment and subscribe for more fascinating unsolved mysteries.